My beloved brothers and sisters, every heart carries a secret battle. Some of us smile on the outside, but inside there is a storm. Anxiety, fear, confusion, and a silence that nobody hears. But remember one thing, no storm lasts forever when Allah is the one guiding your heart. Anxiety grows when we feel alone, but you are never alone. Allah says He is closer to you than your jugular vein. That means every tear, every heartbeat, every fear. He knows it before you even feel it. So why let the mind run wild when the one who controls everything is watching over you with mercy? Sometimes life feels heavy, the future looks dark, the past looks painful, and the present feels impossible. But Allah tells us, with hardship comes ease. Not after hardship, with it. Your pain already carries your ease within it. You just haven't seen it yet. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause, take a breath, and whisper, Ya Allah, I hand this worry over to you. That one sentence can calm storms that you thought would destroy you. True peace begins when you stop fighting life alone, when you realize that every delay, every rejection, every closed door was Allah protecting you from something not written for you, and every time you thought you were breaking, Allah was actually rebuilding you. My dear listener, anxiety grows when you look at life with your eyes. Peace comes when you look at life with your faith. Trust Allah. He has never forgotten you. He has never stopped loving you. He has never left your side, not even for a moment. You are never alone. Allah is always near, aware of every fear and every tear. Let this truth sink deep into your heart. Sometimes anxiety makes you believe that no one understands you. No one sees your struggle, and no one hears the silent cries you hide from the world. But the reality is completely different. Even when the world overlooks you, Allah does not. Even when people fail to understand what you're going through, Allah understands you in ways even you cannot imagine. Before a tear falls from your eyes, He already knows why. Before a thought enters your mind, He already knows where it came from. And before fear touches your heart, He already knows how to calm it. So many times we crumble inside because we think we have to carry everything on our own. We tell ourselves, who do I talk to? Who will understand me? Who will listen without judging me? But you forget the one who listens even when you don't speak, who understands even when your words fail, who knows your pain even when you hide it behind a smile. Allah is not far from you. He is not unaware. He is not disconnected from your reality. He is closer to you than your own thoughts, closer to you than your pulse, closer to you than the people who claim they love you. There are moments in life when you feel abandoned, betrayed, misunderstood, or simply tired, and anxiety grows louder in those moments. Your mind starts racing, your heart beats faster, and you feel trapped in worries about the future, regrets from the past, and pressure from the present. But when you remind yourself who is truly in control, everything changes. When you whisper, Allah is with me, a strange strength enters your heart. Not because your problems suddenly disappear, but because you stop facing them alone. Think about this. When a child walks in a crowded place holding tightly to their parent's hand, they feel safe. They don't understand the crowd. They don't know the dangers, but they know one thing. My parent is with me, so I'm safe. Now imagine how much more comfort your heart should feel, knowing that the Lord of the worlds is holding your heart, guiding your steps, writing your story, and protecting you in ways you cannot see. Every night you cry, Allah sees it. Every prayer you whisper with trembling hands, Allah hears it. Every moment you feel lost, Allah is closer than ever. Anxiety tells you that you're alone, but faith tells you that you are constantly surrounded by divine care. Allah watches you when you are at your lowest, and He watches you when you gather the courage to rise again. He watches you when you break, and He watches you when He rebuilds you. Sometimes Allah allows fear to touch your heart so you remember Him. Sometimes He allows you to feel anxious so you return to Him with sincerity. Sometimes He takes away your sense of control to remind you that He has always been in control. And sometimes He delays your peace so that when it finally comes, you appreciate it deeply and recognize that it is purely from Him. If you could see how much Allah protects you from every single day, your heart would melt with gratitude. The harm you never saw, the dangers you never felt, the heartbreaks He diverted, the sins He covered, the burdens He lightened without you even knowing, all of it is a sign that you have never been left alone. Even when you forgot Allah, He did not forget you. Even when you neglected your prayers, He still took care of you. Even when you walked away from Him, He kept your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and your life moving forward. Your anxiety may be loud, but Allah's mercy is louder. Your thoughts may be heavy, but Allah's support is stronger. Your heart may feel weak, but Allah's love is constant, unchanging, and unconditional. Remind yourself every single day, Allah knows exactly what I'm going through. Allah knows what I'm afraid of. Allah knows what I need. And Allah will never abandon me. When you truly believe that Allah is near, anxiety loses its power, worry becomes lighter, fear becomes smaller, and your heart finds peace, not because life is perfect, but because you trust the one who controls life. You are never alone, and you never will be. Allah is with you in every moment, every breath, every heartbeat. And that is enough. Hardship and ease walk together. Your relief is already written by Allah. This is one of the most comforting truths you can carry in your heart, especially when anxiety makes life feel unbearable. Many times you look at your struggles and think, why is this happening to me? When will this end? Why is life so heavy? But what you don't see is that every hardship comes carrying its own ease, like a shadow that never leaves. Allah has declared this reality in the Quran, and His words are not guesses, not assumptions, not suggestions. They are a promise. And Allah never breaks His promise. When you go through difficult moments, it's easy to think that you are stuck in pain forever, but life is not meant to stay in one state. Just as night turns into day, tears turn into relief, heartbreak turns into healing, and fear turns into courage. Nothing stays the same. No storm stays forever. Even if today looks dark, your tomorrow may shine in ways you never expected. Allah has already written when your hardship will end, how your ease will arrive, and which moment will bring light back into your heart. You just haven't reached that part of your story yet. Think about the times you felt broken before, times you thought you would not survive, times when anxiety made your mind feel like a prison. Yet somehow you made it through. Somehow the days passed. Somehow you found strength you didn't know you had. That somehow was not luck. It was Allah guiding you, supporting you, and carrying you through one moment to the next. If Allah helped you before, why would He leave you now? We often misunderstand trials. We think hardship means Allah is angry with us or that He has distanced Himself from us. But sometimes hardship is the very thing that brings you closer to Him. It softens your heart, breaks your pride, lowers your head in sincere prayer, and wipes away sins that would have harmed you more than the pain you are facing right now. Hardship is not a punishment. It is a purification. It is Allah preparing you for something greater, elevating you in ways you cannot see, decorating your future with blessings that need patience to reach. When you are in the middle of difficulty, anxiety convinces you that there is no way out. Everything feels stuck, everything feels slow, everything feels heavy. But Allah's plan is bigger than your fear. The door you think is permanently closed might open tomorrow. The pain that feels endless may disappear in a moment. Allah can turn your situation around faster than you can imagine. And when He decides to give you ease, nothing can stop it. Sometimes ease doesn't come by changing your situation, it comes by changing your heart. Allah places a calmness inside you that makes you stronger than the problem itself. He gives you clarity, patience, and emotional strength that you didn't have before. This internal ease is more valuable than any external solution. It is a sign that Allah Himself is soothing your heart. Even the things that break you carry hidden mercy. Maybe the person who walked away was removed for your protection. Maybe the opportunity you lost was never written for you. Maybe the delay you hate is saving you from a bigger pain. Allah sees what you cannot see. His wisdom is far greater than your understanding. What looks like a setback today may become the greatest blessing of your life tomorrow. Your relief is not missing. It is not forgotten. It is written. It is on the way. Every tear you shed brings it closer. Every dua you make pulls it toward you. Every moment you stay patient opens another door in the unseen world. If you could see what Allah has prepared for you, your heart would not just be calm. It would be overflowing with joy. So the next time anxiety whispers, nothing will change, remind yourself, Allah has already written my ease. The next time fear tells you this will break you, remind yourself Allah is preparing something better. And the next time life feels too heavy, tell your heart, ease is already walking with me. I just need to trust Allah until I reach it. Hardship and ease are not enemies. They walk side by side. And the one who placed you in hardship is the same one who will bring you out with more strength, more wisdom, and more peace than before. Your relief is coming because Allah has promised it, and Allah's promise never fails. True peace comes from surrendering your worries to Allah and trusting His plan. This is something many people hear, but only a few truly experience. Anxiety grows in a heart that tries to control everything. It wants answers now, solutions now, clarity now, but life doesn't work like that. Allah designed this world in a way that reminds you that control is not in your hands, it is in His. And the moment you stop wrestling with life and start trusting Allah, a calmness enters your soul that nothing else can give. We spend so much time worrying about things that have already been written. You worry about your future, yet Allah already planned every detail of it. You worry about people leaving you, yet Allah already knows who belongs in your life and who doesn't. You worry about failures, yet Allah already prepared the successes that will come after them. When you stop fighting these thoughts and start trusting that Allah's timing is perfect, your heart naturally finds peace. Surrender does not mean giving up. Surrender means handing your fears to the one who can handle them better than you ever could. When a problem becomes too heavy, it is not a sign that you are weak. It is a sign that you are meant to rely on Allah. When you break down in prayer and say, Ya Allah, I leave this to you, you are not losing, you are winning. Because now your heart is leaning on the strongest support in existence. Peace is not found in perfect circumstances. Peace is found in a heart that knows its Lord. You could have every material comfort and still feel empty. You could have every answer and still feel anxious. But if your heart knows that Allah is taking care of your affairs, even when life looks chaotic, you will sleep with a quiet heart. You will walk with confidence. You will face challenges with courage. Many times people mistake peace for the absence of problems, but true peace is the ability to remain calm even in the middle of chaos because you trust the one who is in control. Life will always bring storms. People will disappoint you. Situations will scare you. Dreams may delay. Prayers may take time to be answered. But the heart that trusts Allah does not drown. It floats, it rises, it survives. Because it knows that nothing happens randomly. Everything is part of Allah's perfect design. Trusting Allah means accepting that even the things you don't understand have goodness hidden inside them. The heartbreak that shattered you might be the moment that saved you from the wrong person. The delay that frustrated you might be clearing the path for something better. The hardship that scared you might be shaping your character and strengthening your faith. Allah sees what you cannot see. His knowledge is complete, yours is limited. And when you acknowledge that difference, peace enters your life naturally. Sometimes Allah withholds because He loves you. Sometimes He delays because He is protecting you. Sometimes He closes a door because He is preparing a better one. And sometimes He lets you feel restless so that you come closer to Him. Even the moments of discomfort have a purpose. The heart that trusts Allah does not panic when life changes. It adapts, it grows, it believes that whatever happens, Allah is guiding every step. Surrender also means understanding that Allah's plan is not always easy, but it is always best. You may cry today, but those tears might lead you to a blessing you would not have reached without pain. You may feel lost today, But this confusion might be leading you toward clarity you didn't know you needed. You may feel weak today, but that weakness might lead you to dua that brings you closer to Allah than ever before. When you surrender your heart to Allah, you stop trying to force life to work your way. Instead, you allow Allah to write your story in the way that is best for you. And the author of your story is the most merciful, the most loving, the most wise. True peace is not something you search for outside. It is something Allah places inside you when you fully trust Him. And when that peace enters your heart, it transforms everything. Your fear becomes bravery, your anxiety becomes calmness, your confusion becomes clarity, and your pain becomes purpose. Surrender to Allah. Trust Him completely, and you will discover a peace that no storm can take away.